What up, banditos? Beginning of a new week, I guess, huh? Thursdays is the new patch day. So we were down for 5 hours this morning. It was cray. Because I wanted to work on a video and I couldn't because it was locked me out. But today we're going to be working on setting up our Pestilence builds. So I started a new series of videos. Hopefully you're following along. The last one was, well, the last one and the first one was the St. Elmo's. So all of the best builds in one video. So if you're new to the game or just looking for the greatest builds for St. Elmo's, then you can just watch this one video and get all of them. The next one is going to be the Pestilence. So tons of fun, everybody's favorite, right? So I'm here collecting parts real quick so we can do that, especially the backpack. Backbone, yeah, that's the one, right? So we want the Langmo setup. which might change a little bit from what we've done in the past. It's typically involved the contractor's gloves, but I think it might take the overdogs now, which means we're gonna have to have the Petrov somewhere else, like the chest. So where is our other 2-piece of Lengmos going to be? Well, it depends on what I have, doesn't it? No. Utica! Well, good timing, because I got hands free to give you a shout out. Let's see what you were up to. Welcome, everybody. Came from Utica stream. We're just getting started. Far Cry 4, how was it? Hey, did you hear that they're coming out with a new Far Cry game? It's going to be an extraction shooter, or they're at least building that mode into it. Did you catch that? I can't remember if it was a leak or if it was official. Yeah, it might just be a mode within it. But, yeah, there's a bunch of innovative things they're doing to Far Cry. You know, I've never played Far Cry, but it looks cool. It's always looked cool. And I was like, oh, I want to try that game. Let me see if I can find that. I don't remember where I saw that. It was a video, though. Far Cry news. Yeah. Project Maverick, a rumored multiplayer extraction-based shooter set in the same universe, is in development. Though reports indicate it's facing stability issues. Something like that. That's true, Zane. Just slap on the Pestilence and you got the best Pestilence builds. That's about right. Yeah, we're gonna come up. The Lengma build is usually the highest tick value, without doing weird shit. We're not gonna go like weird builds. We're gonna be like the best builds, right? The ones that will just dominate content. Does that make sense? So not too much experimenting. Tried and true, but updated. So it all starts with the Lengmo backpack. So we want 3 pieces Lengmo, and this gives us perfectly unstoppable force, which does net out to be better than vigilance when you're at peak there. So we need to get our other pieces together here of Lengmo. That's going to decide what the rest of the build will look like. See if I can find those pieces, though. It's been a minute since I've put together this build. That's a good one, but we want it all red. And then we need a Petrov piece, ideally. Why are you being difficult on me? I do try to save all like good Lengmo pieces. I think the RPM one would be good here. See, there's a good Lengmo piece. But the holster's a contested spot, isn't it? Because I think I'd probably want unit alloys over It's a good question. Grumpy, what do you think? Would we do unit alloys over one-piece Petrov? I mean, I think that sounds like a good idea. Get the RPM, you know, the 5%, which would be, well, especially if we could stick it in the holster, right? And run the salvo, because then we get 10% RPM, which isn't helping the ticks, but it is, right? Because the faster we kill, otherwise we do that. Because the faster we kill, then the faster we spread the waterfall, and just your DPS is better, right? But the 5% rate of fire doesn't help the ticks directly. Where if we were running Petrov here as an example, then we'd get 10% weapon damage, and that's what drives ticks or the pestilence. Yeah, I think it'd be a good update. I'm an RPM fan myself. All right, let's put on that beast of a weapon. This, when I think of the Division 2, like what weapons define the game. Oh, Luna Maria coming in hot.
Did we just become best friends? Welcome to the Players Club.
Absolutely. We are besties now. Thank you, Luna. Welcome to the Players Club. But at the same time, the equalizer would give us perfect obliterate. We'd probably rather have that than the extra 5% RPM, because we're going to be running obliterate anyways. So we'll do that, sadly. The good news is that makes it easy on my Langmo piece, because I have that here. So there's 2 Langmo, and we just need 1 more. And easier said than done, because I don't know where that last one is. We have this one, but it's got armor. So we might have to crafty. Or I could check my 4th character. It's possible, because I should have all these pieces. Let me go check that 4th character. Boo, I know. What up, Turks? And the Targaryen tie-tie. What up, Kadrian? Cassie in the house.
Safe area entered.
There's nothing new in today's patch. There was a server stability patch. I haven't checked to see if there's anything unusual. We gotta do this Kenley College thing one of these days, huh? Let me see if he's got a piece we can use. Inventory, nothing there. He's basically empty. We can't use the gloves anyways, but okay, let's craft some Langmo. Mask or knees. Let's go for the mask. Oh, I need money. All right, fine. Watch. Moolah. Let's make him rich. I love crafting. It's such a fun task. Are you still getting deltas? Yeah, they said there's gonna be some Ubisoft Connect issues potentially because it's Ubisoft that's having some server stability issues. Absolutely. No one has ever said that. So we need crit chance and crit damage already on it so I can, that was not bad, roll a red core. You want all the red cores because that's what drives the plague. Well, we could also, now I think about it, run glass cannon because that's normally what we do too. We don't normally run, now that I remember, sorry. I said we were gonna run obliterate, but I might want to scratch that. So we're still gonna need a mask. Firebird, you're crazy for being both. It's a lot of work. A lot of people do that though, huh? I just can't. I just can't. Don't make me do it.
Incoming backup request.
Shouldn't be that hard. Come on, baby.
More crafting materials. I really should make myself a nice comfy chair.
I've made this build several times. I don't know why I don't have the mask. It's a lot of blues. A lot of random shit. You need a crit chance. This is how you spend all your resources, folks. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly the reason why your stash is always full. Because when you're looking for something specific, it's like... It's a good question, like if you study it, like why is there, you have 300 or however many slots we have now, I don't even remember. But it's like, how are you full all the time? That's way too much gear. Like it's not. Gear sets come at like 4 a pop, right? And you gotta have variations of them sometimes. And then all your weapons. Come on, game. It's not that hard to deliver. Definitely liking its rainbows. Keep getting that one, too. The double yellow. Oh, it's not bad. But if we're gonna optimize this thing, you want it to be right, because optimizing is fucking expensive. Ew! Parker fly in the house. What up, Parks? Should we start doing a wager on how many rolls? Testes, testes. Loud and clear. Oh my god. This is fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. Yoko Kimura! What's up? We are. Oh, it's better than nothing. Won't take much optimizing on that. Okay, well, let's swap to the knees. Get an option here. First roll, second roll, you can do it. Yeah, I don't typically save duplicates. I used to. On some of the more rare ones, I will. Like, in case you accidentally delete it. Like the Eagle Bearer and, like, the Regulus. But otherwise, no. Because you're going to put expertise into your weapons. And you don't want to put expertise into multiple of duplicate weapons. It's very expensive to do that. You know what I mean? So... Because if you put one Eagle Bearer to level 30 expertise, it's not going to duplicate that expertise across to the other ones. You know, they're unique. So that's one reason why you don't want to do it. Because on weapons like that, you are going to put expertise on it. And you're going to try to cap it, you know? Okay, let's see. What do we have in our stash for Langmo? For the chest. Because if we're going to run glass cannon, then Langmo on the chest would be good. That's not a good one.
I've got the biggest.
Yeah, I bleed resources. I spend so many resources on crafting and optimizing shit. Because I just don't really farm anymore, you know? I might here, though, to get some better pieces. Maybe run some countdown, get some more Langmo. But, you know, crafting is just so much more targeted, you know? Because when you go into countdown, you're going to get a bunch of random shit. You might get Langmo, but it'll be a Langmo knee, and maybe I don't need the knee, you know? That kind of thing. Yeah, see, I don't have a good Langmo chest. The one that I have is crap. Whatever the hell it is. Yeah, so that one won't work. And then this one is shit.
Please remember to maintain a high.
Okay, and up here we got like mediocre things, huh? That's our best bet there. What's gonna be our crit chance to... get rolling here. Let's see where we're at. 51. That's not bad. We might get there. I mean, headshot damage isn't the very best, but like for example, if I just do this, and there's our 3 pieces. But what I would do is, ideally, we're running a Petrov or Langmo. Petrov should be pretty easy to craft because it comes red. So let's see if we can do a Petrov with glass cannon.
Socket wrenches. Can never find the 5/16 when you need it.
Oops, wrong Petrov. Let's try Langmo. Ooh. What's with the yellows on Langmo? Can I not do Petrov chests? Chestices? It's just a named one. Oh, that sucks when they do that. There's no blueprint for the chest. Yeah, I think we got it pretty close there, Grumpy. We were using a Grupo, but yeah, I think that's... we remembered well. Okay, let's get out there. Let's crush this stuff. Let me put on a temporary build here. One good for countdown. What do I want to run for countdown? I hope countdowns. I heard it was buggy. I saw some comments. Let's see how it goes.
You are now in a group.
It was 5.5 hours, I think, earlier. What up, Mal? Yeah, it was a long stream this morning.
Let me be your one-stop shop.
I have the named Petrov chests, but I don't have anything else that's good. Yeah. Surprisingly. I've had it all at one point or another, and you just end up deleting it, right? To make room. Because if you don't use it all the time,
Relay offline.
often enough, then it's hard to justify.
Hyenas have taken over the power plant and triggered the lockdown procedures. Be careful, Agent. Last thing we need is an RC bomb in a nuclear reactor. We need to remove the safeguards and restart.
I don't
the
have much
reactor.
clout with these guys. They don't like me.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
I don't rub shoulders with the devs, if you know what I mean.
An agent needs assistance. System reactivated. System curtailed. Agent down.
What? That hit me?
System restored. An agent needs assistance. Vital signs critical.
That's ninja. Who's our leader? Face McShooter. Shooter McGavin? I guess we're all going that way. Shooter McGavin. Face McShooty is a funny name.
System breach initiated.
People are so creative.
Critical systems exposed.
Gotta get our loot. Junk. Junk.
Data transfer halted. High-risk target approaching.
St. Elmo's is king.
Minutes to lock down. Evacuate the facility.
Lockdown safety protocols.
See what he picks. Where's Shooty McGavin? Raw. Thank you for aging with me. For thee who pledge, I salute you. Oh yeah, quick step it. Oh, they're immune. No bueno, no bueno. Where are our servers? Yeah, they're immune. I'm getting a lot of backbones.
Incoming. High-risk hostile. Area secure.
Agent, you should be able to access the reactor. Agent, you've reached the reactor. I need you to get it back online. Now that you're in, we need to decrypt the safety protocols.
Yeah, I made the. I just did a build video on this. It's pretty easy to assemble.
Evacuate the facility.
105 rounds. Pure DPS beast.
Good work decrypting the protocols. You need to remove those controls to get the reactor back online.
Striker crits. Ninja is important, and then 2 pieces of unit alloy.
Target detected.
Great work, Agent. Now you just need to restart the reactor and keep any hostiles from knocking it offline on choice. Good work, Agent. You saved the plant. Move to extraction point. When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
So do you guys think nowadays that a Striker Pestilence build deserves to be in the spotlight builds? I'm not sure it does. I mean, does it add that much value than
System malfunctioning.
tipping scales?
Get on that helo. You've got hunters incoming.
I mean, tipping scales gives you that big mag and a weapon handling. DPS to go with it, and you don't get any benefit from the amp damage from Striker 2.
System back online.
Your dealio, your Pestilence stacks, you know.
An agent needs assistance. System restored.
Who's coming in hot?
Malfunctioning. Immediate
Run!
assistance needed.
Oh,
Agent out of action. System reactivated.
should have a hive on. I don't. Yes, sir.
shoot off a flare when you're ready for Torres to bring you home.
Gotta get a lot of backbones. Yeah, I think I like. I mean, Striker is easy and strong. Yeah, no doubt. But you know, when I'm thinking of like the variety of best builds, does it add that much more value than tipping skills? With tipping skills, Pestilence build, I feel like has to be on the list. Maybe from that perspective, it's just like it's easier. You can be reloading a lot more though. Yeah, stupid blue core. And they keep giving me hybrid pieces. It's a weird gear set too. I mean brand set. Skill health, LMG damage, and explosive resistance together is weird. What are you gonna do?
You kept the lights on.
I think I picked everything up, Yoko.
Owes you a debt of gratitude that they can never repay. Thank you, Agent.
But overall, I do leave a lot of loot. Ever since I started playing the first Descendant, which is over a year ago, I stopped picking up all my loot in the Division 2. Even for materials, because I always end up with more. I mean, I have way more materials than I could use at all times. I mean, my watch is, look at, I got 14,000 on my watch, you know? And my mailbox is full. My stash space is full. You know what I mean? All of this is full. It's always full. And it just gets annoying. Even if it's just the press of a button, it just gets annoying. And the reality is like most of the stuff I actually need is unicorns. So I'm not very hopeful. Yeah, you don't have to pick it up in the Descendant, but your stash gets full in the Descendant, even with your filters, because my filters are never perfect, apparently.
Requesting backup.
And so there's always this overflow laying on the field. I think that's how it is. Been a minute since I've really been in that situation. Might have been from before. The filters were there too. I don't know, but it feels good. It feels good to leave it on the floor, to be honest with you. Because you're so used to just years of looking at every piece and then, nope, I'm going to destroy it. Let me look at it. Nope, I'm going to destroy it. You just years of that. Adds up. Those seconds add up. It becomes like a tick. This one could be good, actually. It's liberating. Yeah, and it works out for me too, you know, just because I've been playing the game for so long that It's pretty hard for me to run out of materials, even though I'm just leaving shit around. If I was in critical spots, I would pick it up. Let me look at that unit alloys closer. No. If you just maintain this inbox right here for your caches, that'll do a good job maintaining your materials. But I have this mailbox I gotta clean out. It's full also. 60 is 60 and it's got a bunch of shit. It's from the events. I don't collect my event caches, so they overflow in here. Yeah, I'd probably make some of you pretty itchy because look at this. Look at my my season pass. I haven't even claimed this shit yet. You know what I mean? There's exotic caches in here I haven't claimed. It's because I don't need anything, you know. But some of these mutiny caches I should, you know, because they could have that unicorn I'm looking for. But I'm just not. This game just, it's changed my pace. My pacing in it has changed. Because they keep coming out with weapons like the froth. Fucking the froth. He wants a riot foam weapon. It gives you more damage when the enemy's on riot foam. It's like, nobody wants that weapon. Yeah. That felt good, Cassie. Felt good. My fourth character is basically, right now, has basically no loot in their backpack. It's like minimal. So I have a whole character free. Basically ever since then, I think. I've been able to maintain that gear space. It'll fill again though, because they keep introducing new stuff, you know. We'll get to that critical point again. That tipping scale. Tipping point. Oh. It's kind of nice. Sicky. Blueprints, like mod blueprints, probably, right? I think it's got to be heroic, doesn't it, guys? Or they have to be level 4, don't they? It's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, level 3 or 4? Okay. Side missions, I think, gave them 2, right? Okay, let's take a vote. Do we, for the Lengmo build, do you guys prefer Glass Canyon, which is the usual go-to for the strongest version of the build? Obviously, it's got a downside. Or would you prefer Perfect Obliterate? Yoko says glass. And I think we'd do perfect glass too, wouldn't we? Ty says obliterate. That's a good idea, Savage. If I wasn't so lazy and didn't hate logging in and logging out all the time. You can't be indifferent, Grumpy. You gotta have a goddamn opinion. I know. For every character. For every character, bro. I didn't farm it. I didn't get the Lengma piece yet. Look for perfect glass cannon here. Okay, he chooses perfect glass cannon. There it is. Yeah, the sacrifice. So that means no unit alloys. Unless I chose it over Petrov, which I should probably do. Okay, let's put that one there. I know it's got a stupid armor core, but let me see. Actually, there's another one. Let's take the other one. Headshot damage just had a crit chance, but we'll live. And then let's grab the knee, and I think we got it. I still got to get better pieces, but I'll do that offline. Sort of. Old geezer checking in. Skeletor, I salute you. I think this is the better version of the build, though. With the unit alloy here. Skelly, my man. All right, let's do it. Let's go give her the old college try. Look at that. It's a daily mission. We'll group up too if you guys want to here in a little bit. Let me just give this one a warm up. Oops, I had the wrong weapon on. 46. Okay, we need to rebalance. Okay, we need to track what our ticks are here. That'll work. 52, 102.
You've got your objective.
We don't need to be at the full 60 because we're under 120% crit. She's fast. Dumping that mag quick. Yeah, those ticks are nice. Does that say 1.9? Yeah, almost 2 million ticks, bro. Fucking good. Those on health targets too.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, the modifiers are on? What the fuck? I gotta turn them off. Because we came out of countdown. Somebody had them on. Let's not get sniped, eh?
Serious trauma detected.
Out of ammo, bro.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Okay, let's turn off those modifiers. Yeah, they kind of are. You just got to break their chain and don't let them get too close. Yeah, because the bleed will kill you. You're right. That's why I bring the, what do you call it? The little turret, actually. So to act as a longer decoy. I mean, they can blast it pretty easy too. Reload, motherfucker.
Assistance
Oh,
needed.
fuck.
Agent
I played it aggressive there because I wanted to see if it could hold up to it. That reload is what got me in the
Got
end.
your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
So we're missing some, about 24% crit damage. It's kind of sizable. But that's the build. Yeah, it kind of is. It is. Because although it hits really hard, it's built around the ticks, right? And not so much the kinetic damage. Let's save this down here. That's kind of its intention. I mean, it's not really meant to be a solo legendary build. The solo legendary, you know, so I'm not really trying to complete the mission. It's just a demonstration of damage. Here, let me travel out and come back real quick. And so, but if you can clear those 3 chungas before they override you in that spot I was standing, because I could play it safe and just go back into the hallway, right? Totally. And that's kind of an easier, cheesier way to do it. But if you can stand there and delete those 3 chungas before they delete you, then that's a kind of a good, for me, that's my good test of a DPS build. It's like, okay, it's got the juice.
Got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
So I put the turret behind the trash can here so they don't destroy it, but they try to get it. And this is to keep that secondary explosive from the elite off of us. We don't get grenaded too much. The time to kill is pretty good, but yeah, it doesn't do excellent against that armor plating.
Agent in need of backup.
All right, they're toast now. Yeah, we almost ran out of ammo there, huh? down to 200 rounds.
Serious trauma detected.
Uh-oh. We lost our decoys. Trouble! Trouble! We killed him too fast. I didn't expect it. That was actually the problem. Get that reload off, bro. Gonna bleed out. Yeah.
Agent killed.
God, that reload's fucking killing me, man.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
All right, so that's the build. It just needs to be a little bit optimized. I mean, I think once we get that 24% critical hit damage on there, it'll be fine. Oh, I had the wrong piece on, bro. No wonder. Never mind. Let me fix that. No, I didn't. We're good. You stay. Okay, let's put on the unit alloy. I mean, the tipping skills one. So it's going to look a little bit like this. So this one's the big mag, which is helpful on this gun. 30 rounds. And then overdogs. Let's see. Got ammo? No, we're gonna need ammo. Let me go get some real quick.
Feels like I've been on one.
Yeah, it's not my favorite of the 3 builds, or the 2, at least the 2 builds. It's missing the quality of life part. You know what I mean? It's actually an old school concept, right? Let me just cover that real quick because it's an interesting conversation. Like back in the day, before the Pestilence was good, that's how we used to create Pestilence builds, right? And what I mean by before the Pestilence was good was it used to have a longer reload than what you're looking at here and a slower rate of fire, maybe worse handling. I don't know if they fixed the handling, but at least those 2 things. And the base damage was lower. They increased the base damage. So it was actually not a very good shooter, if that makes sense. It was, you would get killed because of those trying to put out your stacks. The RPMs were so low, it took you forever. And so that invited more damage. And then the reloads were so long, you would get flanked or bombarded by explosives or whatever, you know? So it was just not a very good gun. And so you were trying to get your stacks out and then hide, and you weren't really shooting. It was all about just letting your stacks do all the work. And so the concept was, let's make the stacks as high as possible, and then who cares whatever else is on your build. So what we used to do is just run all red, right? Because that's what drives the stacks. So all red weapon damage cores. You didn't need to run crits because it wasn't a good shooter. So you could run repair skills and armor regen everywhere else and just run a bunch of red cores, and then you would have Vigilance and Glass Cannon and Sawyer's knee pads, right? And then that evolved to the 3 Langmo just to build the stacks up. But my argument is that, well, we've evolved. That's no longer the ideal Pestilence build anymore. And people still go, look at my ticks. I can do this tick per whatever. But the ticks are just never going to kill faster than the Pestilence kinetic damage, the DPS itself. The crit build on the Pestilence, the bullets are just going to kill an enemy faster because, these enemies, I don't know some of them have 25 million easy, right? And so just tick, tick, tick. And then you got to shoot them to make sure that you refresh the tick cycle. Otherwise, you're going to have to apply those stacks all over again. And just, it's transitioned to you're going to be better at just DPSing them down, get that waterfall rolling quickly, and then use your bullets to kill them faster. And the Pestilence, the Plague of the Outcast is just a multiplier on top of that to help your DPS go faster. And so the star of the show became the Pestilence because they increased, the weapon itself, because they increased RPM and the base damage and the reload speed to be faster. So it just became a better weapon to actually shoot. And so I think the striker build I would choose the striker build over the Langmo concept because it was just better to shoot the gun than to let the ticks do all the work. And then they came out with tipping scales. And now I'm wondering, do I even want the striker build? We'll see. I'm wondering if I should include the striker build. I feel like it's a default, so that's the only reason why it would be on the list. Because it's like, for general DPS. But the tipping scales does what the striker does, Plus, it gives you better weapon handling and a bigger mag, which is just so nice.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'm pretty happy with those results. Can't mark that tank. Yeah, timed out before the chunga. Sucked. That'd have been king if I could have marked it. The DPS is better, right? The chunga was a no-show. You can kind of also tell by the ammo, to your point earlier. You got a lot extra ammo left. Tells you that you're using less bullets. Sometimes it's also about the way the cookie crumbles, how the enemies react and when they come out of that helicopter. Come on, man, quit fucking around. Got a bunch of your friends I gotta kill. Yeah, it was a lot easier. Yeah, that's good, Luna. That's the, I think, the right way to look at it. Just overall, that's just perfect, right? You're a gentleman and a scholar. This guy's gonna die before my drone comes up. Yeah, we killed him too fast again. Because I want my decoys out when before they round that corner. Well, nothing better than the stress test.
Vital signs.
I should have healed up earlier.
Agent killed.
Should have healed up earlier.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything
Let me
stand
go
in
get
your way.
ammo because it doesn't give you ammo. We should have those chungas. I just need to be better skill management there. Slow them down before they cross that corner, you know what I mean? So they don't run all the way up to you. Let me flip this. And let me check my stats. I didn't check my stats. Yeah, we need to fix that. That's another problem because this gives you crit damage. So we need to make sure we're peak crit chance. So that was wrong. There we go. Better.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
This should actually do better than we did before.
Serious trauma detected. Vital signs critical. Immediate medical assistance needed. Serious trauma detected.
Come on.
Vital signs critical.
Come on, reload.
Detected.
Fuck. That reload's killing me.
Signs, 0.
Yeah, that financial situation's crazy.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
What are you gonna do? There's not much else to do here. I think we're good. I mean, I really wouldn't take this build to solo legendary. That reload especially. With the negotiator's dilemma, you could probably do it though. Should we try that one next? Well, you can, but you're just gonna have to play it much more relaxed than what I was doing. So you'd have to fall back. Yeah. It's a good point about the name chess piece. Get that faster reload. It'd be kind of ridiculous, huh? Should we try it? Because you get crazy handling. It's kind of over the top, isn't it? We'd lose a lot of damage, though. Because you lose into RPM and perfect obliterate. But you get hell of a good weapon reload speed, wouldn't you? Yeah, but with that reload, I mean, rather the smarter move than changing the chest would be just to take a few steps back. Because you're going to take damage, and I realize you guys were like, heal, but you see how slow the heal is. Like, you don't even have time to heal. It's too slow. You need, maybe a heal bot. All right, let's try this out. This is an interesting test. Weapon handling versus damage. Because it's the reason why it's crazy is it's like because it's in addition to the weapon handling we're getting here, which is what 30 something percent, right? 0.5% weapon handling. And our, what are our stacks on this thing? $50 stacks. 25% weapon handling. I thought it was more than that. Oh. All right, let's look at our crits. Since we changed that, 6. Yeah, all right, we'll just keep it there. Test it. 75% weapon handling. Let's do it. Still feels fast. How did those ticks not transfer to that guy? He was 5 feet away. I feel like the weapon handling should be faster than that. The reload. It's not as fast as I imagined it to be. See if we could do this with this ammo.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Barely. 22 rounds. All right, we're gonna have to take a step back in here. This is the Siege, one of the Rainbow Six outfits. And then I just ran a hunter's mask with it.
Agent killed.
That's why I like going up to those crates. Don't have that wide open shot on
Don't
you.
let anything stand in your
Oh, let
way.
me go get ammo. 'Cause there's no ammo crate here. Oh yeah, well if you kill all the enemies from each wave, then it'll automatically heal you. So you don't have to heal. But if you leave one alive, then it won't automatically heal you, unfortunately.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything
It's
stand
like an
in your
auto
way.
regen thing. God damn it. The tank's hiding back there. Yeah, they're supposed to do another Rainbow Six event next season, or whatever you want to call it, the anniversary season. It doesn't leave us with a ton of ammo, huh? The Bighorn, you mean? Yeah, it's really good. It's a little awkward though, you know. You gotta only go for headshots. people shy away from that part of it. But yeah, it's really strong. It's a good compensator for tank builds. It gives you a lot of space to have a bunch of armor. Can I not really climb this thing? God, that's annoying. There we go. Really? See, that real estate gives you a lot of room to let the pestilence sticks do more of the work. So that's kind of the safer way to do it. But when you play it up here and you kill the chungas basically before they cross that line, then it's a good testament of your DPS. But for LMGs, I think not all LMGs, but I should say with this one, the mag is too small, the reload is too long. I don't have any other LMGs, but like the ones that give you like the blue screen, right? 300 rounds. I mean, you're not gonna have the same issue. You know what I mean? It's got a like the blue screen is a good example. It's got a fast reload, big mag. Demarsh, thanks for that sub, bro. What is good? What is good? We are going through the cycle of all the favorite Pestilence builds that the community loves so dear to their heart for an upcoming video I'm working on. It's a series. So we got the Langmo one here and the tipping scales. And now we're going to do Striker. But let me pull out another LMG and you can see the quite a difference between those mags. That's the downside about the Pestilence. Like, I wish I had a bigger than 100 round mag as a base. But like this one, 200 as a base, it's huge, right? This is 100, Bullet King's unlimited reload, so that one's a small mag too. But some of the high-end ones, man, you can get up there. This one doesn't have the extender on it, but it gets pretty big. Black Friday, I don't remember. So this is the one I normally play with. One of my favorites. It's already bigger than the Pestilence. And then you add another, I think it's like 40 rounds. I think it's close to 200 rounds on this one when you put it back on the tipping scales. So that's almost double, you know. But either way, we're not working on those. We gotta make do with what we got here. So let's put these back on. Basically gonna be on every build. And let's go see what Striker does. An oldie but a goldie. Oh my god, so annoying. The fuck? One more. Yeah, the crowd control effect is pretty amazing. I wish it was faster, though. I do. And I wish it had a girthier audio to it. Sound effect. Something more like... brrrr.
Don't let anything stand
I like
in
the
your
sound
way.
that Pestilence makes. It's got a good sound to it. That matters. It's more XP. Raider guy got behind us.
Serious
Fucker.
trauma detected.
He ran fast, too. See, if I would have healed there, I would have died. There it is. There it is. Easy build. What are you going to do? Nothing to change. It's a prescription build. But I think it's a better fit than tipping scales. Because you're getting the weapon handling up front without stacks. You're getting the 15% rate of fire, which tipping scales doesn't help, so that's nice DPS. Obviously, the amp damage. And then you're getting the 5% rate of fire. So you got that 20% total rate of fire increase. Feels phenomenal. I mean, just listen to how fast it is. And that reload feels good. What is it on this build? 3.63 from the get-go, right? Yeah, that might be the better of the 3 builds, actually. Well, that answers our question. Should we include it or not? Yeah, retaliation. Yeah, retaliation's pretty good too. It's a little conditional to your success though, right? But countdown is more guaranteed. Not necessarily on the exotic drops, but through the vendor. So as long as you're running the countdown game mode, you're gonna get these vendor credits. They're called requisitions or something like that. And then you spend them at the countdown vendor on exotic caches. So, you know, you're setting it to LMGs and gloves in the game mode. And then you're out here also buying exotic caches at the same time, which is, you know, general RNG. It's going to dictate whether you get it, but double dipping indeed. I wonder if God, there's so many Pestilence builds. I mean, you could literally put ongoing directive and negotiators on the list. They're both really good with the Pestilence. Grumpy, no way, man. You're not allowed to leave. Who do you think you are? Yeah, Luna, the not using the blue screen thing, like it doesn't feel impressive from the get-go. It doesn't have like an awesome first impression. All right, all right. Don't be so supportive, Ty. I don't want to make the video too long, though, but the formula is the same, right? That's the funny part. You're swapping out the same 4 pieces. That's the good news. I don't have to go through all the details of the build. Negotiators is pretty goddamn good. But I would probably choose the strike over negotiators. Because I want that double RPM. Yeah, so it's a simple swap. See, ongoing directive is nice. You can run an ongoing directive chest piece, which opens up the holster. So that's a nice twist. Plus, to have the bleed ammo ticking on top of the negotiator or the pestilence ticks is a nice little bonus. They're too supportive. Too nice. Concentrated company, not really, but it would work as long as you're playing with a group, right? Yeah, it's a good idea.
Objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
But solo wouldn't. Solo, we've had a hard time stacking that thing outside of a skill build. You want to clear content quickly, negotiators. Really good way to do it. Yeah, the turret into drone on concentrated company definitely helps you build stacks faster. It's really nice. Nice. Fall back. Fall back, homie. Need my spot.
Vital signs critical.
That was close. Ah! Fuck. Bad. Oh well, we'll make do. Negotiators. Probably the easiest of all three. Of all four builds. Yeah, it's one of the better developed games, though, you know? I mean, there's newer games that are more meh than this one. A lot of the new games are very disappointing. This one's got its disappointments, too, though. It's mostly in the development, not the game. It's mostly with the way it's managed, right? But believe it or not, actually, we should check. The growth in this game lately has been kind of crazy. Let's take a look. Let's do 3-month average. Yeah, it's grown. Like, hold on, I'm getting an ad pop up here. Like, it's actually doubled. Which is crazy because it's a shit season. Like, it's been steady going up since basically November. So November is like average player, just Steam numbers. Obviously, it's Xbox has more and PlayStation has more, but 3,000 to 3,500 to 4,100 to 4,000. Peak players going up from 5,000 to 7,600. That's, if you do that in percentages, that's crazy growth. Almost doubled. It's really weird. Yeah, double from 2 to 4. Totally. All right, let's see if I can find, if I have my ongoing pieces, ongoing directive. Might have put those pieces away.
So damn bored.
Do you guys have Grumpy, did you have success building your stacks with Concentrated Company? Solo? Guess I could try it.
This is worse than my old day job.
It's harder, but yeah. All right, then I won't do it.
All good here. I hate guard duty.
Oh, you didn't end up liking Reaper? I was wondering. I was mentioned you earlier today because somebody was talking about Destiny 2 and I was like, yeah, I've never played. Some of the games are just so... It's tough playing an old game and getting in at the tail end, right? It's just like all these systems are layered on upon each other. Remember, the Division 2 was kind of clunkier before that way, too, before they consolidated things, right? You had to have the DLC in order to get your watch, for example. I mean, that was crazy. Yeah, I never thought about that. You know what I mean? That you had to own the DLC in order to get into the end game. I never thought about that. That it wasn't part of the base game. Because we just bought it. Quickest way to level up your expertise. The fastest way to level up your expertise is by XP farming. And nobody's going to tell you that. Nobody's going to tell you that. They're all going to give you some weird answer, old school answer. The truth is, the fastest way to level up your expertise is actually, let me give you a better answer. It's through an event, the expertise event. Now, obviously that's conditional, but it's true. This one. So the proficiency XP event. So the more weapons and gear you have proficient, the higher your expertise level. So this like doubles your proficiency efforts or something like that. Faster proficiency. So that's the number one way. Otherwise, XP. XP farm is the answer to everything in the game. Because let me see if I can demonstrate here. So if we go into our expertise menu and find something that's not expertise, here we go. So this bell ringer is not expertise. So the fastest way to get a weapon proficient is to research, right? And you have these lists of materials. The most efficient material to research is printer filament. That's the fastest way right there. Boom. Okay. And then farming printer filament is a bitch. It's not just laying around in the world. You have to deconstruct mods. The fastest way to get printer filament is just by pumping it from your watch. So thus, how do you get what do you call these? Scavenging points? You get 1 scavenging point every time you level up your watch.
Good here.
So XP equals proficiency. XP equals expertise, because you get more XP you get, the more watch points you get, the more printer filament you get, which you can then pump into making your weapons proficient, which then cranks up your expertise. So XP farm. Now, on top of that, we're not done. What is the best XP farm in the game? Well, there isn't one. The best XP farm in the game is actually a build. So you want a build that's you can turn on all directives and make it feel as easy as possible. And this is one of those builds. This is my current XP farm build. Now, we're not done. So on top of that, you want to take advantage of
This is worse than my old day job.
XP farm events like this one, 5x XP event. So this plus an XP farm build is the best expertise farm in the game. And then the proficiency XP event may become second or can possibly be first. I haven't done a comparison. It doesn't matter because you're going to do both of them. But you got this also. There's a 3x XP event. So anytime you see an XP event, you're going to want to just rake in that XP. And then buy printer filament and then level up. And don't do the easy stuff with your printer filament, right? Don't do the easy stuff, the stuff that you wear all the time or that you're donating junk into all the time because you get it, just like random assault rifles and shit like that. You're going to pump that expertise into that printer filament into the things that, like named items that you don't run, for example. Named items that you don't get very often, like Dark Zone named items.
So damn bored.
Or exotics that you don't use. Start there when it comes to proficiency. And then otherwise, when you're going into your expertise, you're donating all junk. You see that donate all junk button? So that's where a newbie should start. So if you were new to the game, you're just going to donate junk. And you'll get to level 12, 13, 14, 15 just by donating junk. Just by doing that. You go out there, you play the game, you open up a bunch of proficiency caches. Instead of crushing it, you donate it. Now, there's a balance there, though, because if you're a new player, you also need those resources because you need recalibration resources and optimization resources. So that's why you don't want to rush into the expertise system because you'll be broke. You're going to have these expertise levels go up, but you can't actually build any expertise into any weapon because you don't have the resources to do it. It costs resources to add expertise. So that's why it is a true endgame system. You have to make sure you have your builds and you have those builds optimized before you start pumping into your expertise system. But it's okay to donate some of your junk, just balance it, But when we got the expertise system, we were already end game. We already had proficient builds. We already had optimized builds. So I donated everything, right? But as a new player, you're gonna not be able to do that because you need to peak your resources. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. Ty, you're 14 months. We're growing old together. Young together. We're growing young together. That's crazy, Ty. It really is, because I feel like I just met you. Does it feel like that?
Feels like I've been on watch forever.
I haven't had a beer in a long time either. It's been a minute since I've had a good beer. We gotta open some of these. We'll see if we get anything good.
Where's my old day job?
So another way, other thing to do is like when you get these named items, like the firm handshake, and you're not going to use them, you should just donate those, right? Mark it as junk, and then just go and hit that donate button. Ty, give me a progress report. Where you at with the farming? And where's Bama at with the farming? You got her cooking all the way? Oh, wow. I'm behind. I got one part cooking. Okay, well, I'm going to switch gears, folks. Follow me, come with me, or don't. I got to do a little bit of this. Maintain progress. So I can change it on Twitch. First Descendant coming in hot. Oh, Luna, don't be sad. It is a Division 2 channel. I do put my Arc Raiders on my other channel, but I play Arc Raiders a lot too. More than anything, actually. And then this one, you know, I actually was covering this one quite a bit. I just
If it's new research,
slowed down
I'm listening.
because they forced me to. I don't know how to invite you, young lady. Can you just invite yourself? Oh, look, there's a friend request from you. I thought we would already be friends because we're on Xbox. Okay, you're my friend. Now where are you? I should block you. Well, if you can jump in, do so. Oh, there you are. Okay, so we are farming a little bit. I really want to be working on Glade builds, though, too. I just haven't decided on which one I want to run. Super senses. Inflicts a bleed with life siphon. Attacking targets with a bleed with the unique quick up and increases damage. I've never tried this and they changed it. So let's try it. Actually, let's go here. Let's copy. Here. Paste. Oh, I should have done this first. So it's going to be the unique weapon, which is driven by skill power. So skill power is good. And it's a dimension weapon. So we got dimension amp in here. And focus on dimension. So we're good there. That could be good also. Because we get dimension and on attribute boosts. I can't? Why not? Oh, we're not 40. Okay, let's go get this leveled up real quick.
Welcome to the modules lab.
I think it's because I have to log out. Let me log out. Give me a second. Max expendable range is 200 on that. This doesn't have any range things with it. So we're good there. And then... Okay, so MP conversion, cooldown, focus, see skill expansion, focus on probably duration, skill extension. All right, let me log out. How do I do that? We've had this issue before. I think Ty plays this game more than she plays The Division. Admit it, Ty. Admit it. You can't blame anybody. This season's a horrible season for The Division. Super slow. Yeah. It's dragging ass. Luckily, I found some projects to do, like create these videos. It's just drag ass season. Okay. There you are. Look, Ty, we're in a party together. So we don't need a range on this build, so we're gonna want a different one. Damage. Duration. That'll work. Let's get some XP boost. Consumable. I haven't figured out the new. There's a new crafting boost, and I did it, and it didn't do anything for me, which is weird. Did you guys see that? And first of all, I thought it wasn't going to be ready yet. It's at this lady here. So if you go up to her and you check her out,
If there's something you need,
research
you need
request,
to pay.
you go down here, accelerate research, and then I did this. You can see on completion, accelerate by 150%. But they all say complete next to them. Yeah, I don't get it. See, there's only 2 there, but if I go hard, then I go battlefield mission. I mean, it gives me all sorts of options, right? Any of these should work, but it doesn't show up in my menu up here. So I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Are we BFFs? Let's wear matching outfits. We wear pink on Wednesdays. Who are you? Oh, you're
Initiating the underwater base search operation.
I see it. I see it.
Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
It takes a while to earn your shit. I think I'm doing it wrong. I think I was supposed to hit that first. Sorry, I'm experimenting. That and then that. Something doesn't feel right. I don't see the blood effect.
Exit security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside.
So I gotta do B, Y, and X. It's a lot of work. Don't worry, I don't get it. I'm not seeing the effect. I remember seeing the demo that there was like this. Oh, get off me, dude. I don't think this is the good mod. Getting mobbed on right here. I mean, when I saw them doing it, they were like,
Descendant, destroy the device up ahead.
there was like this blood splash on the screen looking thing. I don't see that at all. Maybe it's a different mod, but
Multiple Vulcans
I'm running out of
approaching
mods.
from the front. Neutralize
We've
them.
tried them all. This one says when you shoot an enemy that's bleeding with your special weapon, you can do additional damage, but I mean, I can't get enough life siphons to make that happen. Yeah, because you got to create a bunch of orbs and then blow those up to cause bleed. But I don't have the special. Maybe I need to put that on. Or special resource or something. I don't know if that works with her. But I don't even have enough juice to use my special weapon.
We're detecting multiple Vulcus signals.
That build's not working. I don't get it. You did? That's weird. That's okay. We were probably gonna die anyways. I used too many lives. I'll bring in more players so that I can fuck around more. Because I'm trying to test these different glade builds so I can decide which one I like. Okay. Super Sense sucks. Okay, got it. Check. The unique weapon consumes HP based on the duration of true aim. The explosion damage of bullets increases proportionally to the HP consumed. Attacking weak points increases the chance of HP recovery. Predator Instinct, we already tried that. Blood and Iron needs a melee weapon. Massive Sing doesn't really do much. Let's try this one, I guess. Fuck. Trying to figure out which one I saw the devs using. It was like the screen would just all turn red because it was like bleed.
Modules will make you stronger.
Alright. Just add this one mod back in. Alright, 200, so what's new? True aim. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. There's nothing called true aim. Okay. I don't want to sit here and read things at this stage of the game, you know? Are you in my group? There we go. Now I'll group up with some other people so that I don't kill us when I'm experimenting. Oh, it doesn't let us do that. It says it's locked. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Yeah, I want to try Blood and Iron, but at my swords, I haven't really used them because they weren't that awesome. So I got to level them all up, but that's a fucking process. They do look cool, though. It does look cool. That little gunslinger thing she does is super fun.
Initiating the underwater base search
So that's why I have
operation,
him here,
Descendant.
because I'm leveling them up. See, that one's at level 6.
Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
Let's see if we can figure this one out. Her sphere rate of earning sucks, bro. And they buffed it, too.
Entrance security disarmed. Descendant.
Cool. That's what I was looking
Proceed
for.
inside.
But the weapon doesn't shoot very fast. We'll have to look at that.
Descendant. Destroy the device up ahead.
Kind of cool. I got to figure out to get that gun to shoot faster.
Multiple Vulcans
It's like it doesn't pick up the RPMs, but earlier it was on the other builds. I didn't change weapons.
I smell death.
Definitely ramps up though. It's actually kind of cool. It's pretty strong. All right, we got to figure it out, I think.
We're detecting multiple Vulcan signals.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. Fuck.
You need
Quite
to use
strong.
your hoverbike from here on out.
No, I haven't got all my data pieces. I think I'm missing one. But I gotta farm those crystals or the ice shard thingies, you know.
Descendant. Massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
Look at that. Look at the damage it's doing on it, man. That's crazy. That's pretty fucking crazy. Oh, see, I'm on fire.
Operation complete.
I like it. I like it a lot. Now I just need to figure out. Ty, let me see if I got the. Well, let's put on our inversion. But I need to see my mod. So there's more skill power right there. Pain suppression. Max HP. There we go. Actually, let's restart. What up, Xavier? Yeah, it's a good time to come back, man. It's going to be a good year, I think. They got some good content coming out throughout the year.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant. Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
Blown up ships, bro. Run.
Entrance security disarmed. Descendant, proceed inside. Descendant, destroy the device up ahead.
I think you want to do this first and then do this. No, that's not it. There's got to be a way to get those spheres faster. It's crunchy. It's crunchy. Ah, I walked into the ice. I thought I'd be all right. Thank you, Enzo. I don't like the way they spawned in this room. They're like slow to spawn.
We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals.
I mean, look at that shit, bro. We're obliterating it. I don't know why time's out, though, because I still had time. Maybe I ran out of blood.
You need to use your hover bike from here on out.
I like it, though. I think that's the build I was looking for. That and blood and iron, I think, are going to be sick. I mean, just, they're I feel like the more unique things that they added to her. I feel like it's kind of the same.
Inside the laboratory. Be careful.
I feel like it's never been about the parts, you know what I mean? It's about the materials. Yeah, but it's doable in a day. That's important, right? don't know what's happening. It's like getting pushed around. I don't know if it's lag or if it's her mechanic. Could really use some HP though.
I need support.
It's cool, bro.
Operation complete. Great job, Descendant.
We got something good there. Ooh, 2 something goods. E-Buster Blueprint, I already had that. Blooming Ecstasy, alright. Maybe that? 1,200 quantum crystals? I don't know. 57 of those. So, if we look at our modules, I think this needs to look at. So, when chain type skill, so we're doing this one is the one that we want, which is aim shot, neutralize, HP absorption. So, this one doesn't work anymore. So, we want this. Infected weapon, huh? Alright, that's a good one. Oh, focus and expansion. That's her new one. So, radius, skill power. 314. 407, that one. Alright, we just picked up a bunch more damage. Got another inversion reinforcement point. Let's just restart before we run out of time. Don't be looking at my girl's ass, Reaper. How dare you, sir? I like your braids, Ty. Those are cool.
Initiating the underwater base search.
Those are
operation,
like bunny
Descendant.
braids. How'd you get those on
Multiple
her?
Volga signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution. device up ahead.
Who wants some? Who wants some? Who wants some?
Multiple Vulgus signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution. We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals. You need to use your hover bike from here on out.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's pretty basic.
Descendant, massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful. Operation complete. Great job, Descendant.
Seven parts. So focus and expansion. We need to see if there's a mod that goes with that. I think there is. The question is, do I have it? I'm not gonna have time to find it.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant. Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them. device up ahead. Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them. We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals. Your hover bike from here on out. Descendant, massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
The hell?
Emergency.
Emergency!
I need to get through.
Emergency! Great job, Descendant.
Initiating the underwater base search operation, Descendant. Multiple Vulgus signals detected in the operation zone. Proceed with caution. Destroy the device up ahead. Multiple Vulgus approaching from the front. Neutralize them.
We're getting clobbered. Gotta help my friend. My amiguita. Spawn on this one weird, slow. I think you're done.
We're detecting multiple Vulgus signals.
I'm gonna say that every time I enter that room. Ah, damn you.
Somebody help me.
Get me up, Haley. In your bunny ears. Thank you, Haley.
I owe
You need to use use your hover bike from here on out. Descendant, massive energy signal detected inside the laboratory. Be careful.
Oh, well, I guess that's it, folks. And that's how you end a stream. All right, everybody, I will catch you tomorrow for some more fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you, Ty, for playing with me.